Hello and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be taking a look through a Reddit page. Now, I never thought I'd become one of these channels. Hopefully I don't. But this was a suggestion given to me by my friend Hamza, who basically comes up with all the ideas for this channel, and he says it should do quite well. So the subreddit we're reading through today is r/confessions. You've also got to realise I'm really shit at reading, so it's not great, is it? So I've sorted this by controversials post this year. The title of this one is I work at a takeout only restaurant, and whenever there is a rude or outright bad customer, I try my best to lick or spit in something in their order. COVID, basically. Some people show up all aggressive already with their entitled attitude. I'm just so sick of it. Others will ignore the X amount of people allowed in at one time sign and try so hard to fit in the lobby, knowing there is not enough space for the 2 feet of separation. So this is obviously when COVID was a thing. I know what I do is wrong. It's stupid and childish. I want to change, but these people fucking irritate me to no end, and I want to fucking curse and talk back to them, but I can't. Maybe this is my release valve. Either way, it's getting easier and easier to not care. Although, technically, it's a good idea, and I think, personally, that more people... No, I don't. There's a line. Somebody's being a cunt with you. You think you're a cunt. Surely it's better to say that they're a cunt than spit in the food, because that would be a massive health violation. Because if, like, the inspectors or whatever came in and saw you do that, obviously you wouldn't do it and the inspectors were there or watching you anyway, you'd end up getting closed down. Whereas if you call them a cunt or whatever to their face, then that's only you that's looking bad. Or I'm sure your manager would understand, because a lot of these are just stole a load of stuff. This next one's title is, a few years ago I found someone's wallet and maxed out his credit cards. The wallet had some credit cards in it, and I maxed out one of them, betting on race horses and buying some Counter-Strike Global Offensive skins. I felt really bad, but I also really like my comparative law. I live in a small village in the UK and found out through word of mouth that someone jumped off a cliff into a nearby river, not being able to afford the credit card debt. The wallet had an ID in it, and it was the same person. The guilt got to me so much I visited his gravestone and I felt I had to give the money back. Me being drunk thought that leaving a printed out image of my Counter-Strike skins would be a good equivalent, as the image of the skins would now be his, but now realised that this was silly and I decided to rename my knife after him. Does this make up for my wrongdoing? That's got to be a joke, I think. I don't think that is real, personally, because that would be next level, like, messed up, because it would be. So basically you had a man kill himself because you made him skint, because you basically stole his bank card. Cunt. I lied to women about deleting pics she sent. A couple of girls sent me nudes and asked me to delete them. I never did, and I look at them all the time because I knew one day they would stop sending them. Now I have them forever, but I don't feel like enough. I think the best part was just trying to get them. Edit, I confessed to one of the females who sent me the pictures and told her I never deleted them. Her answer to me, I figured you didn't. Why would you delete my fine ass? To which we both laughed and she sent me another one. Suppose it's a win-win. Technically, I don't know if there's any laws or anything against that, but if it was consensual at the time, then I don't know, it's more unethical than illegal, because not a lawyer, I don't know. I don't speak to females because that freaks me out, so I can't help you with that one. This next one's, I am a liar, but I also don't think it's all my fault. So far, I've catfished more than 200 girls out of thousands of nudes. On one hand, it's kind of scummy, but on the other hand, it's not my fault. They were naive and gullible. Well, depends on the circumstances, I guess, because, well, no. So, how did you... I don't know. I don't know the technicalities and the ethicalities and stuff. Because, again, I don't speak to female. As long as he's not distributing them, I suppose. No. This next one's title is I take it out at work a lot and not just when I have the place to myself. And I love it. There are overhead doors. There are overhead doors at the front that face traffic, and it's near the face of an office building. Usually at the end of the day, I let it hang out when I reach up to close them. Of course, I want people to see, but I really don't know how I would explain it if I got caught. I also put it on the inventory. It's a small car dealership, and I send pictures of it to a friend who isn't my girlfriend. We both get a kick out of it. So from that, he's got his knob out, he's putting it on a fucking little car. Normal. And when he stood at the door, he's just got his knob out. At least it's not near a school, but it doesn't make it okay. I made a rumour about a kid so I didn't have to sit next to him. So I was one of them kids who just didn't want to sit beside a person who looked horrible to look at. I am from a third world country where in middle school the constant pressure of scoring well in class already made me have the sense of superiority instilled in me that I was too good for stupid people. This guy was repeating this class for the third time, and we had to rotate seats with our bench partners every day, and the boys sitting with the girls so they didn't talk much, and make the chaos was still a thing back then. And although sitting with the guys wasn't absolutely horrendous, but somehow I despised sitting with this guy. To avert this entire ordeal of having to sit with this person, I spread a rumour that whoever sits with this guy will catch the virus, and the repercussions will include one losing their minds and failing their class. This rumour worked apparently, and it spread far and wide in other classes, and it reached a situation where nobody would strafe even a 2 feet radius around him. This guy was caught having a gun in his possession later on and was gone for 3 months in the same semester, and I never saw him again after that, but I still feel bad for whatever I did on my part. So I'm going to make a bold assumption that this person has moved from like Africa to America. She's bullied this guy and he was going to do it in America. Yeah, she sounds like a cunt. So if you did enjoy this video, be sure to let me know by leaving a like on it. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. If you want to see more Reddit videos, let me know. And I'll be sure to give it a try, because it's literally just me sitting here reading things, giving my 2 cents, and then moving on to the next one. So it's pretty simple. Thank you, Hamza, again for the idea, and I'll see you in the next video.